Tuesday. I'm at the Hotel Kupres. It's 7:30 in the morning. They had prepared a breakfast for me to have a lot of energy for the whole day. I have already eaten half of it. I am at the Hotel Kupres. I'm about to leave. My departures take a long time because, well, I had a triumphant breakfast here. They served me everything and it was included in the room. So brutal, they treated me very well. Here the sun rises at 4:30 in the morning, so I woke up at 5 and I started uploading pictures and videos to the FTP because they take so long, because the internet was so slow. Yesterday I also uploaded the files and I left that they are not all uploaded yet. I will also put up the devices when I go in the quad. When I'm on the road, inside the quad, I have two cables to charge. On one side, I charge the iPhone, and on the other side, I charge the tablet. Now, to be able to leave, I have the route that I have loaded today. As you can see, the quad is already showing signs of having been on tracks. Yesterday's route got me very dirty with mud. Luckily, I took a shower with my pants on. Now I already have my boots on. So I will not have the problem of wet feet anymore. Luckily, there is not much splashing in this area because it is the front part. Still, the camera bag got a little dirty. I also have the pump for when I need to transfer gas from one tank to another. And the boxes without the famous caps that have not yet arrived. We ordered them 2 months ago in the store and warned them of the date of departure. There was no way to get them on time. What happens is that I get water inside because I recycled this cover from my previous trip with the quad when I went to Tokyo. It is many years old and it was already broken when I took it. And as we said, this is the route that awaits me today. I would have to ride 417 kilometers. The tracks are between mountains, so I go pretty slow because going 50 kilometers per hour in the middle of a mountain is an animal. It is true that sometimes I go a little faster, but there are also stretches where I go 30 kilometers per hour. And if I need power with USB-C, I take the power from here. Here's an overhead with 2 chargers in an airtight cover. And I also have 2 more chargers here. These are well covered when it rains. And 2 more here that also tell me the battery voltage. So brutal. Let's see how it goes today. I'm a little low on gas. It seems to me that there was a gas station here in the village of Kupres. We'll fill up there. And I have a problem with the gas tank. There's a part on the outlet side that's broken, and there's a lot of gas leakage here when I'm on the road. Since the part that used to be the cap is broken, it now has a free outlet. So when I go uphill, the gas comes in here and goes out. When I go downhill, not so much. At the top of the mountain, Croatia is clearly visible. I am in Bosnia, but in a Croatian town. I start from Kupres, from the hotel, and from there I start the route to a ski slope, Stožer Brana. The town of Kupres is known for having 3 ski slopes, and I am heading for one of them. Arriving at the ski slope, the route starts right there, where there is a hotel and restaurants. And here are the facilities of the ski slope, and obviously everything is closed, but you can see that it is in very good condition and it looks almost like new. It is really very nice. It is a small town of about 2,100 people, and they have some ski slopes. It seems to be a very small slope. I think the difficulty of the slopes are 1 blue, 2 red, and maybe 2 black. They also have a ski school, and further down I found another slope that was going to spend the day with the children to make an initiation to skiing. The village of these houses in the mountains is very beautiful. Kupres was very interesting, very well integrated into Bosnia, because we are not bordering with Croatians, and yet it is a Croatian town. And also in the hotel where I spent the night, I slept in an incredible bed and I ate like a king. The lady in the hotel explained that the last war, the one in the 90s, the one that took place during the Olympic Games in Barcelona, was fought here. She told me they fought here twice. It was only a few days, but the second time there were 200 deaths, and the Serbs were the ones who did the fighting. First, the Serbs who were living here took the village, and then the Bosnian Croatians, with the military help of Croatia, were fighting. And then finally, the border was decided politically, which is now part of Bosnia. And the lady told me that at the moment, there are only 2 Muslim families, that all of them have left, and that the Serbs have sold the houses and left, but she doesn't know where. And that's why 99% of the people here are Croatian. If you see the flag of a nationalist in any house, it's a Croatian nationalist. Well, let's get to work. Let's start the track. It's wow. It's 9:45 in the morning. I've spent a lot of time here, but now I'm starting the track. Let's see how it goes. From there, the track starts and goes to the top where the chairlifts are. It is a hard climb, intense, a climb that breaks your arms of the strength that you have to do. It is a hard climb, it is an intense climb, and the beginning of the climb, when you are asleep, is a real awakening. From the top you can see the whole valley, the village, very nice. And from there, the trail takes me through forests. This is one of the many houses in ruins that can be found all over the Balkan region. Roofless, burned and destroyed. We pass a mountain, Idobak, where the last part of the way has to be done on foot. It's 1956 meters high. but it is a good place to have a good view of the whole area. We are at the top with snow. Incredible. We will climb a bit more, probably up to there, but it's a very nice trail. I don't know where it will take us. And the snow is soft, actually harder underneath, but soft on top. These are my tracks. How beautiful. Qué guapo. Snow on the bikes at the end of May. I didn't expect it. And here it looks like someone got stuck, huh? Apali! Brutal day, huh? It's holding off the rain pretty well. Although I'm afraid I won't be going there because Mostar is the boss there. And I would have to go there to get something to eat and to get gas. Or I wouldn't be able to make it. The day is spectacular. And right down here is where I passed. And there are still snowflakes from the winter. And it's the end of May. And this is the valley I came from. I came from there and I've come back this way and climbed up. And now I'm going back this way. I understand that I will turn right there because Mustar is here, it's to the south. Spectacular day. How beautiful. Yesterday was a great day because it didn't rain. This mountain is spectacular. Since I left the village, everything has been spectacular views and scenery, except for a very small stretch of country road between house and house. Everything else is scenery. I met 3 Germans on motorcycles. They had lost 2 of their companions. And I found them 10 minutes down and they were there too, waiting to see if they were coming. I told them they were up there. How cool. They came by plane. And they were on rented dirt bikes. How cool. What a beautiful route. Spectacular. There are 354 kilometers to go to reach the border of Montenegro. And it's 12:45 in the morning. I'm very late, but I'm really enjoying it. Let's get to work. Tommy! The road is on the right side of the lake. It must be... No. It's a road. It must be a track, but I don't know which one. But it's to the right. And it turns off to the island in case I want to eat, but I'm not hungry yet and I'd have to walk for miles.
Qué guapo. Qué guapo.
And this deserves another drone shot. Rama Lake, a lake that is very beautiful. The lower part of the lake is inhabited, and there is a town where everything is spherical. I ride along until I pick up the track again between the mountains and go to Plokno. At this moment, I have 199 kilometers left to reach the border of Montenegro. Since I left for Mostar this morning, I covered 200 kilometers and took me 7 hours. Right now, it's almost 5 in the afternoon. Before it gets dark, I have about 3 hours left on the road. I still have to put some gas in the tank, and I haven't eaten because I had a big breakfast. I feel lucky and privileged living this adventure. It is an area where I stayed for a long time because I liked it very much. And near there, I found some medieval graves, an area that is really impressive because the state of preservation of these tombs is very good. Also because it is on a mountain without people. I met a shepherd a few meters away, but there are no houses, no traffic, and surely this has favored much to be preserved in very good condition. I continued my way through the woods, and in one of them, before reaching Mostar, I found an elephant trap. In the middle of the road was a huge hole made with a bulldozer. When you entered it, it was difficult to get out because of the ramp on the ground. We overcame the elephant trap, and now that we got through it, the 360 camera battery is running out. Last battery. I had no trouble crossing the elephant trap. It would have been difficult if I had gone faster because I would have fallen into the hole. No matter how many logs there were, I would have broken some of the boxes or the supports I carry on the quad, and it would have taken a lot of work to get out. I passed through Mostar. Since I'm late and the day is gray, I decided to fill up and go on. There are still many kilometers to go. I don't stop, I just fill up and continue. It gets dark just as I reach the town of Kalinovic. Kalinovic is in the Serbian Republic, within the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Kalinovic is the Serbian community living in Bosnia. They do not speak English, have no desire and no need to speak English. The population, just as in Kupres, was 99% Croatian. Here in Kalinovic, it seems that everyone is a Serb. It is an interesting topic to learn about, but not a topic to discuss with people. I find a hotel where there is not even a hotel sign. In fact, because I was on a quad, I had not seen it. But then I went and asked the young people who were around, and they told me where it was. It was right next door, and I had passed by without seeing it because it didn't say hotel, it said reception. I went to the hotel, and after showering and changing, I went to a bar in the square. There I met two Germans, and we talked for a while. They told me that they were doing the Tet route, opposite direction to me. And the bar had only a fridge with beer and a grill behind the bar, but no food. Cyrillic Kalinovic is the village where I am now. Now I am in front of the bar. The owner has a grill and made me go to the supermarket. to buy whatever I want to eat that she grills for me. So I bought a jar of beans and a package of frankfurters because there was nothing else. Brutal. I'm just finishing dinner. Dinner was phenomenal. I wasn't expecting it. Basically, I had to go to the supermarket because the old lady, who is about 60 years old, only has a bar with a fridge, beers, maybe she has soft drinks, maybe she has some juice. But what she has is grill to make frankfurters, but she doesn't have anything to cook with. And she tells me to go next door and buy whatever I want and she will grill it for me. I understood because she doesn't speak Catalan or English, but we understood each other. I went next door and bought a jar of white beans and a brick of 4 frankfurters. Now I have 1 left, and I don't like frankfurters, right? But I've got 1 left. I've eaten 2, and I'm giving the 3rd one to a group of cats that were here. What's good about the supermarket? See that they're already closed, and it's only 9:15 at night. Alone, eh? Everything is deserted. There is no one. And when this gentleman told me to go to the supermarket, I went. It was all lit up, but the door was locked with the key on the outside. And I didn't touch the key. I didn't touch anything. And when I went up a little bit to see if there was a window, the man from the house next door came out and told me that he was from the supermarket. And yes, the man came to the door, opened it, went in and didn't speak a word of English. The only thing he could say was 3 euros. Because it is clear that in this city there are many people who go through the same route as I do. In fact, when I left to come here, there were 3 cyclists, 3 with mountain bikes. Maybe they were British. I don't know. But they spoke English. I don't think they were from the United States. I heard them leaving because I was hungry and I came here. But they arrived just as it was getting dark and raining. Those people on bicycles were lucky. This is really brutal and not what I do, to do this route by bicycle. Very well done. Thank you very much. This grandmother is between 60 and 70 years of age. She has a beautiful smile. She is very expressive and she looks very happy that she can cook for me. But this is like one of those small towns. The car belongs to the 2 men in it. Here you can park in front of the bar and take up one of the lanes going in or out and nothing happens. The other people passing by swerve around the car and don't care if they're in the wrong lane. Why not? Because it is a village, nothing happens. It looks like a train is about to pass with the noise it is making. What is it? I'm sure it made the elephant trap. Good night and more tomorrow.